the Philippines. The request was to do a reading on Philippines and their president, Ferdinand Marcos Jr. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So here is the part where I go into the president. It seems the economy will run with or without him, so it doesn't really matter too much what he does. And he doesn't have much, so he doesn't have much effect on the economy. Although as time goes on, things change. But at the moment, that's the situation. He seems scatterbrained, as if there are many things coming at him from all angles, and he is having trouble standing his ground. I saw him just like frantically looking one direction and the other direction, and it was just like different things constantly distracting, like he just cannot hold his focus on one thing very long. This is making him dizzy. He seems lured by a woman, and he is easily seduced. I see his mouth watering with a sense of indulgence. This is to distract himself from all the issues coming from many different angles at once. This indulgence does seem to help him, because otherwise he was like a deer caught in the headlights because of all these things coming at him all at once. I see him eating a chocolate bar now, as if he needs a vice to get him through his job. However, he does seem to be able to address situations now one at a time when he is able to get a break and have these vices. So it seems that the vices may actually be helping him. To some degree. It's kind of a double-edged sword, as I will get to. I see him talking to world leaders in other countries. He seems like he is hard to make a deal with and sticks to himself a lot. Kind of like he sticks to his guns. He doesn't really cooperate very well. He has a temper that shows itself as irritation that prevents him from following through on complex situations or complex projects. However, he does seem to get to the point eventually over time. This can be a little off-putting for other world leaders that may be trying to work with him. This seems to slow down some of the progress. I do see that this is what some of the population likes about him, though. This seems like those who like the country the way it is may be more prone to like him. I guess that would be more kind of like what I was describing earlier as those who seem more conservative in the sense that they don't want things to change. He doesn't seem to make too much change to the country and seems more interested in simply maintaining things the way that they are. I do see him being very indulgent with women and food. His own indulgence does seem to get the best of him eventually, and his power seems to fade away as time goes on. I just see his career basically going downhill from here at a very slow, gradual pace. So that is what I see for the Philippines and their president, Ferdinand Marcos Jr., if I'm saying that correctly. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You can always request other things, although I do have a long list and it may take me a while to get to these requests.